This is my review of the AIRHOT Treadmill. I received this as a birthday gift from one of my sons, and I really appreciate it. It is rather lightweight, and it does slide underneath the bed, which I like. When you turn the unit on, you will see on the view screen, it will start out with a 0 time. When you push the button to start the treadmill, it will count down from 3 seconds, and then it will slowly start and get to the full speed. When you first start, it's at 0.6, and then you can use the plus or minus arrow keys to turn it up or down. Once you get, it goes pretty fast. I'm going to show you how fast it goes. The highest setting is a 3.7, which I would assume is 3 miles a minute or whatever, an hour, I'm sorry, 3 miles an hour. But don't quote me on that. So now I'm turning it down. In a minute, I will show you how the remote control works. But for now, I'm just showing you this. Now, once the treadmill is left alone to go at a certain speed, it will cycle through these different buttons, and it will show you your distance, your calories, and your time and your speed. And it will just continue to cycle through those. Now here I'm showing you the buttons on the remote control. Now I'm going to do a better close-up of this later, so don't get too distressed right now. Okay, you can see that the power button will turn the unit on and off. The button with the arrow and the 2 lines turns on the action of the treadmill. And with the minus arrow, you can slow it down. The M doesn't do anything. It does absolutely nothing. But if you push the plus, you can see how the speed gets faster and faster. And then if you push the minus button, the speed slows down. To stop the unit, you can't just push the power button while it's going. You have to push this pause button, and it will slow down, and then once it stops, then you can turn the unit off with the power button. Now I'm going to show you walking on the treadmill. Now when I do this, I am pushing the go pause button to get it started. It countdowns 3, 2, 1, and then it starts at 0.6. Now here I am not holding on to anything, so my balance is a little off, and it is tricky to walk on a treadmill with no handlebars or anything to hold on to, and you can see that I'm kind of wobbly. One of the things I will tell you with a treadmill, you only work a certain set of muscles, because when you're walking on ground, you're pushing your body forward. But when you're on a treadmill, there's a certain set of muscles that you work and a certain set you don't. One of the things you can do to counteract that is you can, in the slowest speed, actually walk backwards. Now I'm going to tell you, I'm wearing socks right now, but the instructions tell you to wear shoes. So I suggest you follow the instructions. Now you can see it's slowed down. Now you can see the little wheels. That is a table next to me. It's a standing table. And I actually use it not really for balance. I just put my hand on it. I don't actually lean on it or anything like that. But just having a steady surface to put my hand on helps me to balance. Now, I'm going to show you my hands every once in a while to show you that I'm not always holding on. And it does seem like I'm a little wobbly when I'm not actually holding the table. I'm not sure how long I go on. I just wanted you to see that, especially when you're going slow, it can be kind of awkward. You have to get used to walking on a treadmill. And when I did this video, I was actually pretty new to walking on the treadmill. I do speed it up a little bit, and then I slow it back down. My son suggested that I walk on it a little faster, and I found once I got used to the treadmill, it was actually better to walk a little bit faster. But I suggest you take your time, get to know the thing, and don't start by doing, 10 miles a day. Start slow. Work your way up to more and more each day. Now you can see 0.6 looks very awkward after having walked on it when it was much faster. Now here I'm showing you a close-up of the remote control, and you can see here that the power button turns it off completely. Now there's a switch on the side, of course it plugs in, and that switch, if you switch it off, then the remote control cannot be pushed, nothing can be turned on, and that is the safest way to leave your treadmill when you're not going to use it. Once you have the side button turned on, then you can hit the power button and it turns on and off. And as you can see, the power button is not going to make the treadmill move. It's the pause start button that makes the treadmill actually move. And you can try to turn it off and it will not turn off the power because that pause button has to be hit so that it will slowly slow down to a stop, because it doesn't want to, stop abruptly and throw you off. Well, thank you for watching. Have a great day.